and welcome, friends, to Discover You, Grace Lutheran's virtual vocation Bible school. Well, this year's theme is the 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd psalm. So when I heard that was going to be our theme this year, I thought, well, what do I think of when I think of Jesus as my good shepherd? What do I think of when I think of Jesus? And the first thing that came to my mind was the cross. The cross gives me hope. The cross tells of Jesus' unconditional love for me, dying on the cross for my sins. So the craft I'm going to be doing today is a cross. So the materials you guys are going to need are some twine, a dowel, and dowels you can find at any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I got mine at the hardware store. They sell them there, so you're going to need a dowel. You're going to need some good scissors and some fabric. So the one thing you're probably going to have your parents help you with is the dowel needs to be cut. And I cut an 18-inch piece and a 12-inch piece. And that's going to be the cross part of it. And then the fabric, I picked 3 different colors. You don't have to do that. You can do your cross all one color. If you have a theme, if you're a U of M fan, a Michigan State fan, whatever color your bedroom is, just find some fabric and you're going to be cutting them in strips that are 1 inch wide by 8 inches long. And ask me how many of these you're going to need. I counted and it took me between 80 and 90 of these little strips to finish the whole cross. So that's what you'll need to cut. So the first thing we're going to do is put our cross together. So I cut about a 3 feet or a yard worth of twine. And you're going to put your cross together like this. Take your piece of twine and just let one end hang off. And we're going to be making a crisscross, an X going across our cross. So we're going to go in one direction, this way. Oops, let me hold my cross here. And kind of keep it nice and tight. And then you're going to go in the other direction. So you're going to be making an X. Okay, so you want to keep going and make this X on your cross, make it nice and tight, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to hold your cross all together. Now I'm going to take those 2 pieces of twine that I had left and tie a nice tight knot. And clip off the extra there. And that's what's going to hold your cross together, just like that. You've got a nice X on there that holds your cross together. Now we're going to start with the fabric. So all you're going to do with the fabric is make a double knot. If you can tie a double knot, you can do this cross. You're going to start at the bottom of the long piece and just tie a nice tight double knot. Just like that. And like I said, I have 3 colors, so I'm going to alternate my colors. But if you're just working with 1 color or 2 colors, if you want a green and white or maize and blue, just alternate your colors, and you're just going to keep tying, making double knots. Actually, I'm going to start this up at the top. I think that's going to be a little easier for you. We're going to start it at the top up here. And you do want to squish them together quite tight, so you're not going to see any of that dowel. It's not a hard project, but it is a little bit time consuming. Like I say, you'll have 80 or 90 of the little strips of fabric to cover your whole cross. I'll just show you a few more on here, and then I'll show you the finished product. And this would be nice to hang in your bedroom. If you have a fireplace or something that you could lean it up on the mantle. Any place you want to have a cross to remind you of what Jesus did for you. All right, one more here. Nice tight double knot. There, and you can see it does go quite fast. You're going to just keep working all the way down. Now when you're done with this part, do the side pieces first before you finish up the top part. So then you'll have all 4 sides all done. So the bottom, both sides, and then the top. So this is my finished cross. Now I will tell you when I did mine that I thought the fabric on the side pieces was a little bit too long. So I went through and clipped those off so it stayed a little bit closer to the cross, because otherwise they stuck out a little bit too far. You couldn't even tell that it was the cross part. The other thing I want to tell you is the part where you knotted it is the back. After you get them all knotted, the finished side, the pretty side, is going to be the front. That's the part you're going to display. And I just added this little flower here. It covers up the twine that we put on to hold the cross together. You don't have to do that, but I just stuck it in the twine there as a display. This was one I did because my granddaughter's room is purple, so I did purples for her. But my house is neutral colors, so I did this one for me. And this one is just beige fabric and burlap. And if you do use burlap, you're not going to be able to double knot it. It's too thick. You'll just do a single knot. But I did this one for at my house, so I have the cross to display at my house. Well, I hope you enjoy this craft, and remember, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Thank you.